What is up, everybody? Meriden Gaming here, and we're back in the Elsewhere realm. Well, kind of. Welcome to Elsewhere Skies, the interim season in between seasons 2 and 3, and if you can guess from the name, we're in a sky block, so yeah, not much has changed for me. I pretty much created my own sky block last season. Anyway, as you can see, we all spawned about 12 chunks apart, and as our bases expand, we will eventually grow into this giant, large conglomeration of all the different bases. But if we go ahead and take a look at the map, you can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us, and actually there's 2 people on this island, but I expect there'll be more to join us eventually. But for right now, that's what we're starting with, and we're using all the Mod 7 to the skies as our interim season mod pack. And there's a lot of big mods in it. In fact, each of us is kind of specializing in specific ones. There's going to be some overrun just because you need certain resources and it's easier to get it yourself sometimes. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at my starter base, or at least the beginning of my base. Welcome to the Grove. This is my little starter base. That's the one thing I love about mod packs, especially ones that have a lot of agriculture and whatnot. All the different types of trees you can get. These are the demonic trees. I love the kind of veiny crimson stem kind of look of these and the color palette of them as well. So that's what I decided, and the fact that they all grow large. I thought that was a perfect start for our base. We are on a 40 block diameter circle. Here's my little starter house using the demonic wood. And yeah, there's really not much in here. It's just to protect me while my stuff is auto running. And I'm sure you've seen my little, whatever you call this, well before in my single player season. If you've not seen that, of course, that was, what, almost a year ago probably. But yeah, it's our infinite water block. It basically, there's water under each of the 4 stairs, so we just have to grab the water out of the central one. But that being said, yeah, but our general idea that we're going to go with is the circles, of course, but we're going to go smaller ones going up and kind of wrapping around in a circle around us, and then off 2 sides they're going to be going down. We'll have 2 more large circles. The smaller ones will be about 20 blocks around, but we're going to build other small buildings on each of those, and we're going to use one type of tree for each one of the circles. And then the 2 large ones will be using, I believe, the rainbow oaks, so you can get multiple different color palettes for the leaves. And then these 4 as the other one, because they all look the same, they just have the different colors of their leaves or their foliage. But yeah, so that's going to be the general theme for the base. We may actually create some that have a larger kind of bubble underneath them if it's a larger mechanism or something to create an auto farm for. But yeah, and here we have our lovely little platform for right now. I'm going to make this look better. I was just trying to get all the grindy bits out of the way starting off. That way we can really get to the actual mods that I really want to focus on. As you can see, we've got our cobblestone generator. We've already done some sieving. This is what I got so far with just the generic sieve. But finally, the thing that got me to the point where I wanted to start recording, the auto sieve. So now basically this lovely windmill here and our coal generator power up. All those is actually overkill, but I plan on adding more of these. But yeah, basically we just have this auto sieve here that you have an auto hammer or a flux hammer that will crush cobblestone, which I'm manually loading it now. I can actually link our system into it to where our cobblestone generator is piping stuff into them. But the way it works is this one breaks down cobblestone which into gravel, which allows you to sieve the gravel. Now for each one of these we add, it crushes it down another version. If you've not worked with sieves, basically gravel gives you certain things like iron, copper, diamonds, emeralds. But for the more rare stuff, if you have 2 of these in a row, it will give you sand, which has different resources coming from it, with a few overlapping. And if you have a 3rd one in a row, it breaks it down to dust, which starts getting us stuff like redstone, which I will need quite a bit of redstone because, yeah, a lot of this stuff is kind of technology based, but that's not what I really want to go for. So we take a look at our quest book. As you can see, all kinds of different things. I finished up the, what was it? The getting started one. But the one that I really want to focus on is the magic This is one that no one has really said that they're working on yet. So this is what I want to focus on. We're trying to not overlap too much. We have someone working with the creative mod. We have someone working with the bees mod. Uh, you can probably guess just based on one of the base what one of the bases look like, who's base using the bees mod. What else is there? There's AE, mechanism, all kinds of cool mods. But I want to focus on the magic. I'm not sure how great this is going to be, um, but I thought there were some really cool options in here for getting different effects. But yeah, that's what we're going to start with. And of course, there's more than just that. You also have Botania, which I will branch off into, because I really do want to do a lot more of the agriculture as well. And then we have Forbidden Arcanus, which will probably be the last one, because I want to say some of this stuff is a little bit more rare to get. So we will be having to branch off into some of these other ones just to get the resources for this. But yeah, that's what we're going to start with. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. Just wanted to give you a general idea of what we're going to be doing in this mod pack. And hopefully, yeah, look forward to the next one where we start getting into the magic. I'll probably go ahead and build a few of the platforms to get those trees started and other small buildings. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I hope you are too. Don't forget to check out all the other Elsewherians. There's a lot of us. I know there's at least, what is there? There were 7 bases, so there's 8 of us because there's one team. But I expect a few more to be joining us soon. Like I know Dak will be popping in. We also already have Big Wooly, Omelet, Hail, Hail of Pears, Rift Studier, Surface, Silver Sea. I think that's it for right now. There's one more, and I can't remember who it was. But anyway, yeah, check out all their channels to make sure you get to see all their builds as they go on. In fact, I really didn't do much of the recording of the live event where we all started off, so check out their channels for that. This is pretty much all going to be the same, just slightly different perspectives. But anyway, this is American Gaming, and I'll see you in the skies.